Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of United Talks podcast. I mean, it's been a while. Like, I even thought I released this video earlier, but it is what it is. We have to re-record it and all of that. But just to talk about Man United's transfer strategies and Fabrizio Romano dropping bombers left, right, and center, and everything in between. We're just going to kind of break it down for you. Like, basically, we have three targets that Man United are interested in, and the transfer rumors are swirling as we get towards the end of the season with like 7 to 8 games to go. Transfer rumors surrounding Yan Diomande, Lewis Hall, and Iliman Ndiaye actually signals a strategic shift for Man United's recruitment under Ineos, with the club operating under a leaner financial model and focusing on high potential talent. Here is kind of like a detailed analysis based on the latest reports from Fabrizio Romano, Sky Sports, and Team Talk. And we're just going to talk about it. But like I said, I always never want to bring you news unless I've confirmed that, there is some fire to the smoke. So we're going to start with the primary target, number one, and that is Yan Diomande from RB Leipzig. He's 19-year-old Ivorian winger. He has become the crown jewel of United's summer shortlist after a breakout season in the Bundesliga. And his profile has basically skyrocketed. I watched him in the African Cup of Nations and he was absolutely superb. He was, pulling strings with regards to how he was performing and everything in between. And the truth is, these days it's kind of really hard to get like really reliable news, but we're going to talk about most of the things that we noticed basically. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that United scouts have watched Diomande multiple times, most recently in a standout performance against Augsburg. He is officially on the club's shortlist as a high priority target for the left wing position. So basically, having Yan Diomande and potentially Patrick Dogu on one side will be very interesting to see, because they both are defensively astute and attacking wise, or in the attacking side of things, they're also very, very aggressive. So it is going to be very interesting to see how it will go. With regards to performance profile, Diomande is a statistical anomaly for his age. In the 25-26 campaign, he has recorded 10 goals and 7 assists in 26 appearances, and he ranks in the 93rd percentile for successful dribbles and is widely considered as one of Europe's elite one-on-one threats. But yeah, coming from the German league, yeah. But it is what it is. I rate him highly. He's someone I've watched, so I know that there is a potential, and that with the links to Christopher Vivell, there will be a kind of like a semblance of what Miner could be interested in, based on the fact that Christopher Vivell is kind of associated with RB Leipzig, and United have done good business with RB Leipzig in the last summer. Now, the price tag, having joined Leipzig for just 20 million from Leganes in 2025, his value has actually exploded. Leipzig is expected to demand around 75 to 100 million euros, despite signing him for around 20 million euros. And that's up to an 87.87 million pound price tag. And I think the price tag puts a lot of pressure on Man United and on the player as well. But it is what it is. We're going to observe, and whatever comes out of it, we will let you know. With regards to the competition, United is not alone. Liverpool is currently cited as a front runner in some reports, with PSG, Bayern Munich, and Tottenham also monitoring the situation. Tottenham, okay. Anyway, as things unfold, we'll just tell you. There's other ones we're going to release in another video, just kind of working on the script and trying to confirm certain things. Yeah, pretty much what it is. Then the next one is the defensive overhaul, and that is with regards to the defensive side of things. Man United are interested in a Newcastle player in the person of Lewis Hall. I have been watching that guy, and I've been kind of creating my own reports of him. And like I've promised, I'm going to try and bring someone who is a very good analyst on players that can actually talk about these players that we're listing. I've curated a list of over 20 players that Man United can sign, especially who are players who are Premier League proven. With Luke Shaw with Luke Shaw's recurring injuries and Tyrone Malasia's expected departure, United is looking at Lewis Hall as a long-term solution at left back. But then there's also the issue of Harry Amas as well. If he comes back, does he provide a competition? We're going to know. And then with regards to the plan, United is also considering Arsenal's Miles Lewis-Skelly. I've brought you this news earlier before with regards to that. Miles Lewis-Skelly for to Man United, kind of like a 60 million deal to Arsenal and all of that. But then as things pan out, we're going to let you know. Then apart from that, Man United are also considering Frankfurt's Nathaniel Brown. But Hall is viewed as a more Premier League proven option who can actually provide immediate competition for the starting spot. And based on my observations of that guy, he seems like a guy who can actually do a job in that left back spot. I first of all watched him at Chelsea, and then Chelsea sold him to Newcastle. And every time we faced him, even at Chelsea and at Newcastle, he always either tortured us or scored against us. Like in the last game, Man United lost to Newcastle. He was instrumental in that. Then the third one, basically, is the versatile wild card of Iliman Ndiaye, who is a Senegalese and is it Senegalese? Senegal. Is he Senegal? Yeah, Senegalese. And basically of Everton. As United looks to move away from kind of short-term fixes, Everton's Iliman Ndiaye has emerged as a versatile attacking option. With his role at the age of 26, he's more experienced than Diomande on that left side. He's being considered to bolster the depth at left wing and potentially replace players like Joshua Zirkzee in the fluid front line. And it's there for all to see with regards to the news around these players. But we're going to observe and we'll let you know. With his current form, he's registered 6 goals and 3 assists for a resurgent Everton side under David Moyes. United also views him as a smart business move, a player who can actually provide immediate output with the 100 million euros price tag without the 100 million euros price tag for the Bundesliga star in Yan Diomande. Now, the truth is, it is there for all to see. It's kind of tough to actually kind of judge, but then we're going to, and I always only do player profiles when Man United have confirmed that they're going to sign. Because the truth is, it's no use doing player profiles on these players, and then they eventually are not United players, right? So when we see things kind of, when the smoke becomes fire, or when we see the source of the smoke, then we will be able to judge, right? So, yeah. Now, with regards to the SEC documents and the recent transfer links, it suggests like a clear 3-pillar strategy that Man United are interested in. This is another aspect of the strategic analysis of the Ineos effect. And I brought you a video a couple days ago, that should be 2 days ago, talking about, how Ineos has or is trying to operate a lean, mean business. And there are 3 pillars to this. Lowering the wage average, the average age actually of the team, targeting players like Diomande, who is 19, Lewis-Skelly, who is 19. It shows a commitment to building a squad with long-term resale value. Then with regards to financial discipline, United is being firm with the situation with Barcelona, where Marcus Rashford's 30 million euros buy option, Barcelona don't want to do business, but they're using his potential return or a higher fee sale to fund these young high energy players. And then with regards to the domestic focus, 6 of the 9 players currently in the United summer shortlist, including Hall, Ndiaye, Wharton and Anderson, are currently playing in the Premier League, and this reduces the adaptation risks that has plagued previous regimes. Now, just to wrap things up here, the final verdict for all of this is that Man United is preparing a triple a triple deal in the summer, while there's €100 million move for Yan Diomande, and this could actually be like a marquee signing. The addition of Lewis Hall and a creative midfielder like Adam Wharton or Elliot Anderson, who were working on a video that has, that has shown the development of situation with the release of Fabrizio Romano saying stuff about Man United interested in other midfielders. It is actually vital for tactical balance, especially with this team. The club is finally moving toward an analyst-led model where they use data to basically decide which player fits into the team. The physical output and the tactical versatility are also prioritized over, star names. Now, we're going to just basically wrap it up here by saying that Man United is trying to do smart business, but also trying to be clever in the way we sign players. But then when you look at signings like £100 million for this player, £100 million for that player, €100 million or whatever the case may be, £87 million, it just begs to bring forth a concern with regards to what Man United intends to do when it comes to signing the right player, right? When it comes to signing the right player, then you have to also think about the fact that they're trying to run a lean and mean business where they want to get good players for good money, but they will not want to spend like £100 million. And I said this on this channel, the last video I released, let's not expect like a signing of 100, 200 million pounds, 150 million pounds or 110 million pounds for the summer. We're going to observe, and whatever we come up with, we will let you know. But then let's kind of wrap it up by saying that United are interested in 3 players: Lewis Hall, Yan Diomande, and who was the third person? Iliman Ndiaye. Now, the thing that links these 3 is that they all play on the left side. That's the thing. Lewis Hall and Yan Diomande play on the left side, and Iliman Ndiaye can play on the left and on the right as well. So if Iliman Ndiaye comes, I don't think there will not be, I think there will be competition, because obviously on the right side, you have just Ahmad. So Ndiaye and Ahmad can compete for positions on that right, and then you can have Yan Diomande and probably Matheus Cunha, or who could switch to the forward line. And there's Mbuma as well. Yeah. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section. Who's your preferred signing of all these 3 players I've mentioned? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye. Oh yeah, look out for the next video. It's going to be very, very interesting what we found out about who Man United are also interested in when it comes to the short list. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye, and God bless.